Hello everyone, I'm Troublesome Trucks and welcome to Crash City Requested. Today we are up to episode 176 and this is a request by Trackmaster 11 Studios and they requested another movie battle. We have Day of the Diesels on the left, which is Flynn, Diesel 10, Diesel, and Percy against King of the Railway, Steven, Connor, Thomas, and Caitlin. It'll be the best out of 7 rounds. May the best team win, and let's begin this episode. And begin round 1. We are starting with Flynn from Day of the Diesels. Then we have Thomas, King of the Railway. Here goes Percy. And now Connor on his way. I feel like Connor hasn't been out for a while, but now Flynn just took out his own teammate Percy, so not a good start for Day of the Diesels. They already lost a member. Diesel's out, and finally Steven the Rocket rounds out the lineup for round 1, and Steven eliminates Thomas and himself, so that's 2 of King of the Railway down. Flynn derailed, I think, on the points for some reason. Diesel 10 and Diesel have their front wheels off. Connor's almost pushes Flynn back on the tracks. Diesel's pretty much off the track. Diesel 10 is pushing himself. He falls over on the points, and now Connor's pushed through Flynn. And we have Connor and Caitlin left on the tracks, and they are both from King of the Railway. And can they make it past Flynn and Diesel? Connor did, but Caitlin isn't. Oh, and she just fell off, and now I think Connor's, stuck on Diesel. So, yeah, quite a big mess in the middle right there. Connor and Caitlin did pretty well on that. Day of the Diesels kind of fell over pretty fast. They I think they were pushing other engines and fell off, except Flynn. He just didn't like the point. So King of the Railway gets their first point on the board. I think this is the first competition they've been in. Day of the Diesels has been in at least one, but this is the first King of the Railway in the movie battle series, I believe. So yeah, good start for them. Well done, Connor. Let's go on to round 2. Alright, and round 2 begins with Connor because he was the last one for his team last time, so he's going to go first. Diesel, Steven, Percy, and Caitlin. Percy crashes into Diesel. Diesel is out of it. Percy has his front wheels off, and Percy's gone. That's 2 of Day of the Diesels gone. And Diesel 10 finally now. All of King of the Railway still on against Flynn and Diesel 10 for Day of the Diesels. Caitlin eliminates Thomas. Diesel 10 crashes into Connor. Connor's off. And Diesel 10 fell over as well. We have Steven and Caitlin versus Flynn. Flynn's going after Steven. They've crashed on the points, or the cross track. And, oh my gosh, Steven's off the tracks. I thought Flynn was almost going to get back on the tracks, but now he's derailed Caitlin. Another big mess. Engines all over the place. Flynn and Steven crashed on the track, and Steven fell off. Flynn is kind of halfway on the track. Caitlin's off. Oh, Steven's escaped. Flynn is kind of on the track, but he isn't moving. And T and Steven were both pretty much off the track, and Caitlin was the last one moving, so that's what we count here. So King of the Railway will take a second point. That puts them 2-0 to Day of the Diesels. So King of the Railway is still going strong. Day of the Diesels needs to get some points on the board pretty quick because still got 5 rounds left, but they're going to go by fast. So yeah, we'll see what they can do in round 3. And we're back for round 3. Caitlin for King of the Railway is off first. Diesel 10 gives chase. Thomas is on the tracks. Fiery Flynn to the rescue. Thomas just crashed into Caitlin and knocked himself off the track, so well done, Thomas. Steven surveys the wreckage. Ow, Flynn actually got tripped up on Thomas. Maybe that was a strategic plan from Thomas. Now Connor and Steven just got caught in the mess. Diesel's off as well. Percy clears the way. His back wheels are off. Caitlin is the only one left of King of the Railway against Percy and Diesel 10. Percy just got knocked off the tracks. Now we just have Diesel 10 and Caitlin. Quite an interesting combo. Diesel is pushing Caitlin around. This could be a good opportunity for Diesel 10 to get points for his team because they are on 0 right now. And Caitlin crashes into Percy and falls off the tracks, and Diesel 10 is on the tracks but stuck. He's the only one left on the tracks, but he was also the last one moving, so I think that will count as a win for Day of the Diesels. So Diesel 10 almost got past, but now he's derailed again. Day of the Diesels gets their first point in round 3. good to a little bit late, but they can still bring it back. So Dave the Diesel's on 1, King of the Railway on 2, going into the 4th round. And on to round 4, Diesel 10, fresh off his win from the previous round, goes first, Caitlin, and here comes Percy. Diesel 10 just barely avoided a collision with Caitlin. Steven is out there now. Diesel finally on his way, and Connor is about to enter the playing field. And Steven crashes into Percy. Percy's got down. Diesel 10, I didn't set the point, so we'll let him off with a warning right there. And finally, Caitlin's rounds the bend. Okay, and Diesel 10, Flynn, and Connor are all down, and Diesel has his front wheels off. That's an interesting scenario. He's the only one left of his team. Oh, he crashes into Steven and corrects himself. What a save by Diesel. Dave the Diesel is still in the game for now, but Thomas, it looks like he's going after him, but he almost going to crash into Caitlin, and he takes down Caitlin, but he also eliminates Diesel as well. Thomas is the sole survivor of round 4. Took out his teammate along with Diesel, but he got the job done regardless, so he's going to take it. King of the Railway up to 3 points. They are 1 point away from a victory. Dave the Diesels was starting to get something to happen, but now they look like to be in trouble once again. We'll have to see if they can save it in the final few rounds, but Thomas, well done. That was a pretty good job for you. Let's go to round 5, which is inbound. Alright, going into round 5, and King of the Railway is 1 point away from winning. Dave of the Diesels needs to win this round if they hope to stop them, so, and future rounds too, but we'll start at just this round. So Percy's now out. Connor and Caitlin collide, but they don't take each other down. Diesel eliminates Connor. Now Percy's stuck on Flynn. Diesel and Connor down, as well as Percy and Caitlin, and finally Diesel 10. Flynn gets tripped up on Percy. Diesel 10 slips by. Thomas and Steven are going around. Diesel 10 could be in trouble. Oh, Steven clips him, and Diesel 10 falls down. He almost escaped that, but he unfortunately not. And Steven and Thomas are the last ones going, and Steven just got flipped off the tracks, and Thomas remains once again the only engine on the tracks. Pretty quick round there. I think today the Diesels got knocked out pretty fast. Diesel 10 was the only one left, but unfortunately couldn't last. So King of the Railway, another point. That puts them on 4 points to 1, and looks like they have won the competition. Only 2 rounds remain, and Dave the Diesels will not be able to catch up. So King of the Railway has won, but we'll give Dave the Diesels a few consolation rounds to see if they can try and get a couple more points. And on to round 6. Can Dave the Diesels get a couple more points before this competition concludes? We will find out. Steven was the only one of his team who hasn't gone first, so that's why I picked him. Everyone's going strong so far. Diesel 10 just got out with Pinchy. Connor almost crashed into a couple engines. Diesel and Diesel 10 are into each other. Thomas, oh my gosh, Thomas almost recovered. Now he's off the track. Diesel just lands flat on his face. Now Steven and Percy are trying to get past the wreckage. Connor derailed on the other side. It's kind of engine scattered all over. It looks like Flynn's about to tip over. Oh, Percy actually got through. Oh my goodness, wow, what a absolute mess. Engines scattered all over the place. Connor's partly off. Diesel 10 and Caitlin are blocking tracks. Percy's pinned Steven to the ground, and Flynn and Diesel are stuck in the corner. What a chaotic round, but Percy was the last one going, just barely. He pushed Steven into Caitlin and derailed him, but we're going to give that win to Percy and Dave the Diesels. So Dave the Diesels does get at least 1 more point before the competition ends, but can they get 1 more? Round 7 coming up next. And on to the final round. Percy, after winning the last round, will go first this time. Then we have Caitlin and Flynn. Here comes Thomas. Diesel 10. Thomas crashes into Caitlin. They're both blocking the cross track. Diesel 10 takes down Flynn. Thomas and Caitlin fell over as well. And Percy's already made it around, but we still have Connor to get out, and there he goes. Percy takes down Steven and goes down as well. Diesel and Connor's off, and Diesel has his front wheels off, but we have 2 Diesels left. Diesel and Diesel 10, both from Dave the Diesel. So it looks like Dave the Diesel gets the final point as Diesel trips up. And, oh, Diesel 10 just barely slips by. Can he make it past Connor? Yes, he can. Diesel 10 will be the last engine going now. And Dave the Diesel, as I said, gets this final point, but that's the end of round 7, so it's time to get them the middle for a final recap and photo shoot. Diesel 10's down. And the winner of Crash City Requested episode 176 is Team King of the Railway. That was Thomas, Connor, Caitlin, and Steven. And they beat out Day of the Diesels, which was Flynn, Percy, Diesel 10, and Diesel. The final score ended up being 3 points for Day of the Diesels, and King of the Railway finished on 4 points. So yeah, King of the Railway did pretty well. They took most of the first rounds. Day of the Diesels got 1 point in there, and then King of the Railway got their final winning point, and then Day of the Diesels, excuse me, took the last 2 rounds. So maybe they actually got better. That King of the Railway kind of just gave up, but maybe another couple rounds Day of the Diesels could have had it. But today goes to Team King of the Railway. Yes, indeed they are. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. For the rest of the week, I think we're going to have some reviews. I got some new stuff, and interested to check that out. So yeah, probably some reviews on that and stuff. But regular Crash City episode on Thursday, and maybe a bonus video or something on Saturday, but we'll see how that goes. So hope you enjoyed this episode once again, and until next time, this is Troublesome Truck signing out. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.